Hey everybody, I hope you're all alright. Welcome back to my channel. Martin here. Yeah, I hope you're alright. I just want to do this video. I kind of just want to talk about how I've been feeling the last couple of weeks and about my mental health and just how I've been feeling in myself. And as you guys know, it is my first Christmas without Mum, and years ago I never really kind of understood about mental health really, and I didn't really know that I had it, and I don't really know how to explain it very well, but I understand now that I have mental health and I'm on medication for it. I'll show you because I can never pronounce. So these are the tablets I'm on. I take one a night. So I've been on them for over 13 years and they kind of help. I think it's just time now that I need to go to the doctors and really just talk to the doctor about, you know, my mental health and that, because where my mental health has gotten so bad in the past, where I let my anxiety, I feel like I don't like that part of me. I don't like myself. I don't like having mental health. I don't like having anxiety because I do let it get the better of me, and I've let it get the better of me to the point where I've had to let friends down, and I've let them down, like if I've had to meet up with them, and some of them they do understand, but I've had friends that don't understand, and they've just sort of outed me, you know, and I've got some really amazing friends that I've known for 15, 20 odd years, and I don't know if it's just me being selfish or it's my mental health or I'm being too needy. I just want people around me, and I sometimes feel like I'm alone when I know I'm not, and I know that I've got good friends and people that love me and care about me, and not everyone can always be with me, you know, because they've got their own lives. They've got boyfriends, children, work. You know, I know the whole world doesn't revolve around me, and I just feel like I didn't really know who to talk to about it, so I thought I'd come on here. And I know that, like I say, I know the whole world doesn't revolve around me, but I don't know if it's because where I've been hurt in the past by friends and let down, and because where my friends are so busy, they have their own lives, my mental health, I get these feelings, these voices in my head, and these feelings inside telling me that they're not real friends. They don't really want to know you. They're putting you off, wanting you to go around their house. They don't really want to meet up with you and go for coffee. They don't really want to come around your house and see you. You know, and I don't really like, and you know, and I question it, and I think, do they not really want me in their life, but they haven't got the heart to say because they don't want to disappoint me, you know? And sometimes I know it is my mental health that's playing a big part in it, you know, and I've let my mental health get the better of me so much to the point where I've lost friends, and I've lost, you know, people don't believe in me like they used to. People don't trust me anymore because they think I'm going to block them again on Facebook. You know, I've outed friends. I've literally, you know, I'm not a bad person. I'm not, you know, but I have gone through that stage of blocking friends that really genuinely care about me. I've blocked them out of my life. I've deleted their numbers, and I've blocked them on WhatsApp or blocked them on Facebook because I feel, well, they're not making the effort. You know, I'm asking, saying, you know, come on, let's just meet for a cup of tea or something. Let's do something, you know, and we'll probably meet up once in a blue moon or something. But And I do realise they have their own lives, I do. But I can't help but, like I say, I hate having these feelings, and I hate this part of me. I hate me sometimes, I really do. You know, because I allow these feelings to get the better of me, and I've nearly lost my job over it. You know, I mean, I had an anxiety attack not so long ago. You know, because my stepdad, Arthur, he's not in the best of health. He's very wobbly on his legs, and, you know, and he gets very forgetful. You know, he can be quite lazy. He's very dependent on people, you know, but he's got diabetes, and he's not in the best of health. You know, he gets around a bit, you know, makes himself a cup of tea and goes out for a fag and that kind of thing. You know, he's been very dependent on people all his life, you know, my mum, his sisters, you know. He's so used to having things been done for him, you know. But to be fair, he you know, he's not in the best of health, you know, but no fault through his own, really, because, you know, he's not taking care of himself, you know, he's not taking his medication, he's not, you know, he's old school, you know, he doesn't listen, he's like, oh, I'm all right, there's nothing wrong with me, kind of thing. And work really just doesn't get it, you know. And last month we had the gas man come round to just check the radiators and boiler and whatever, and he couldn't get to the cupboard to check the boiler because there was loads of like Christmas presents all in the way and that, you know. And then my stepdad, he called up the stairs and told me. This was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and so then I was rushing around like a madman, moving all the stuff. I was moving. There was bags of Christmas stuff that belonged to my mum, and there was all her clothes where she all left them. They hadn't been touched, and I just had to grab them and just put them all on her bed, and I thought, it's all her clothes, it's all, you know, they've just been left there where she's left them, you know, they've not been touched. And I was just sweating out. I was anxious. I thought, I'm not going to get any sleep, I need to get up early for the next day. And then I just saw my mum's clothes. It was my mum's clothes, it was my mum's Christmas stuff, and I was just in tears all night, and I felt really anxious, and I just thought, I can't function on no sleep going into work. So I just took the day off, and two of the managers were going to get together and have a meeting with me, you know, and it turned out that I was going to be dismissed from the company. They were going to let me go because I've had too much time off. They've taken, because I was off with COVID and I was off grieving for my mum, so they took that out of the equation. But because I was off too many times with anxiety, and I was off too many times with sickness and migraines, you know, and migraines and my sickness is caused through my mental health and anxiety. It can't be helped. But I wasn't dismissed from the store. I'm on my last warning. If I take any more time off, I'm going to be sacked from Tesco's. And my manager was like, you know, count your lucky stars, you know, you're lucky. And yeah, I am, but it's just that, what can I say, she's not very an understanding person, you know. She says, oh, you want to try and do the hours that I do, then you'll know what hard work's like. And I think, well, you want to try and live the life that I've lived, you know, having suicidal thoughts in the past and having anxiety attacks that don't come with warning signs. You want to try and live my life and live on antidepressants for the rest of your life. You want to try and live my life and walk in my shoes and live with mental health. You don't know what it's like. And because she doesn't understand that, she'll just sit there and mock you and laugh at you. You know, she's like it with all the staff. There's no talking to her. So yeah, I just kind of let my emotions and my anxiety get the better of me, and I couldn't physically go into work that day. But because one of the managers was off ill and my manager was on holiday, so it went out of process. There was nothing they could do about it. But you know, I know I probably shouldn't. I know I shouldn't block some of my friends, but I don't know if it's just my voices in my head, my thoughts, you know, running away with me, my anxiety, my mental health, making me feel that way. You know, I've had friends say, look, we're busy with work, we're busy with, you know, we've got partners, we've got children and that, you know. And where I've been let down and mugged off by friends and partners before, I just feel like it's going to happen again. You know, I just want people around me. I mean, I have got friends, I've got a good job, and you know, I don't want to sound like, oh, woe is me, you know, get the violins out and feel sorry for me. It's just, I don't know why I feel like this. I don't know why I feel alone. And people say you're not alone because you've got friends, you've got people at work, you know, you've got like best friends. But I'm losing friends. I'm nearly losing my job because of this, because it's literally just crippling me, you know. And I've tried everything. I know, relaxing videos, or you know, and medication and stuff, you know, but it's just, I can't help but think, you know, when I keep asking friends, come on, let's meet up, let's go for a coffee, come round to mine for a cup of tea, let's do this, let's meet up, let's do something, you know, it makes me question that, you know, am I being too needy? Am I being too over the top? Am I being too clingy? You know, and it sounds really stupid, but because where I love and care about my friends so much, I feel like I own them. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you know, that they belong to me. And you know, I know that sounds really over the top, you know, really like being possessive, and I don't want to sound like I'm being possessive, but where I don't see my friends for such a long time, it starts just getting me down, and then I start getting these feelings, you know, and then my friends start getting really arsey and nasty with me, saying, you know, they're like, how can we trust you? How do we know that you're not going to block us again? How do we know that you're not going to put us out of your life again? How do you know that you're not going to let us down again, you know? And I don't mean to be like that. I don't mean to be like that. But it's just, you know, I don't like being like it. I don't, you know, and I do try so hard. And, you know, and I have my manager, like, sometimes, you know, when I say, I try my hardest, I really do. I try, you know, like, pushing my anxiety and mental health away, because watching relaxing videos or talking to friends or taking my medication, I try really, really hard. I do try. But I don't know when the next anxiety attack's going to come. I don't know when my mental health's going to get the better of me, you know, and I'm going to be an absolute blubbering mess. It just happens, you know. And then my manager turns around and then says, well, you're not trying hard enough, you need to try harder. And that's just like a kick in the teeth, and I don't need to be told that kind of thing when I'm just feeling, you know, I have got a lot of good friends, I have, and some of my good friends are you guys, you know, because you leave the best comments ever, you leave the best messages, and you know, really caring, very meaningful messages. You know, when you say it's always nice to see you and I look forward to your shopping hauls. I know I'm going to get upset, but I lost one of my best friends. who's my mum, and no amount of grieving or crying or, I don't know, smashing things up or losing my temper, or no amount of watching relaxing videos or walking or going back to the places we went to, nothing is ever going to bring her back. And I know that I've lost my best friend. The town centres that me and my mum used to go to, it feels so weird to me, and I feel on edge, I feel anxious, and all I ask is for a friend to be with me at that time. I say, please, just, I want to be with someone, I don't want to be alone. So then I just, and in that moment I'm just like, I've got to get out of here, I've got to go home. I'm probably like shopping, and I haven't been to half of the shops that I've been to. I just need to go home because it just weirds me out. I think, because when my mum was here, if I wasn't out with my mum, I'd be with one of my friends, and I just when I'm out, I know that mum would be with me, and I just feel, when I'm out, I feel like the world's closing in on me. I feel alone. I start feeling alone. I feel, and I just feel like I have to get out of this situation. I need to, I want to go shopping. I want to go back to those places. I want to go to the town and walk around by the seafront, and I want to do these things, but it just weirds me out. I just feel weird. It just weirds me out, and and then I start feeling alone, and I just feel like everything's closing in on me, and I feel like I have to get out. I just have to go. And then I start feeling that I'm not good enough for people, because maybe I'm just a drain on life. I just feel like that they don't want me around them. They don't want me around them, because all I'm going to do is moan and cry, and and they think, oh God, he's going to be a blubbering mess, he's going to be sitting there moaning, he's going to be sitting there crying, and he's just a drain on life. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be around that. I don't want to hear him moaning and groaning and crying. I don't want to be around that. That's what I think that they're thinking. That's what I think. So I feel like they're making excuses. I feel like they're making excuses, saying, oh no, sorry, I'm too busy, or I've got something on, like, that's how I feel. And just, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching this video, and I'm gonna try my hardest to work on my mental health, and just try not to let it be in control of me, and and my anxiety. I mean, I know it's easy to say, I know, I keep saying I'm gonna not try and let it get the better of me, but sometimes I'm okay. Some days I'm strong, but then other days I don't feel I'm strong enough to fight it. And you just don't know when, with anxiety, you don't know when you're going to get the next anxiety attack. Just, I think I may talk to my doctor after Christmas, see if I can maybe have my medication up, put up a little bit, made a bit higher, maybe, I don't know, and maybe get a little bit of counselling or something, you know, just to, I mean, the doctor's surgery I'm with, the doctors are still not back. There are some doctors that have gone back to their surgeries, but mine haven't. They're still not doing face-to-face. My doctor's surgery is not doing face-to-face appointments. They're just doing it over the phone. So it's not the same, you know. I mean, I know it's probably not my place to say, but it's a bit annoying really, because, you know, I've had to work through, when you think that NHS nurses have had to work all the way through and other people have had to work through the pandemic, and so have I. I mean, the only time I had time off was obviously to look after my mum, you know, when she was really ill. That's the only time but other than that, I worked all through the COVID, and I'm still working through it. And I just feel, well, if people like me can work through it, then the doctors can go back to work and do it. So, yeah. But anyway, that's a different story. Yeah. But thank you, truly. Each and every one of you, each and every single one of you who watches my videos and messages me, my friends, you guys who message me, take the time to message me, and the ones that take the time, you know, my real friends on here, to take the time to watch my videos. I really want you to know truly how much you mean to me, and I really am. Since I've started throwing myself back into YouTube big time again, it is really helping me, you know. It's really just started to boost my confidence a bit, you know, because I was so behind in watching all my videos, really behind in watching. I had loads of videos I had to catch up on, and I was kind of, I don't know, I was kind of losing myself a little bit really, and I wasn't watching, I wasn't on YouTube I didn't feel like I was on YouTube as much as I used to be, you know, but I'm really throwing myself back into YouTube big time now, and I'm glad I am, and I feel a lot better for it, and I got my cup of tea in my mum's cup, so I've nicked her cup. So sorry, Mum. But I hope you guys, that watches this video, I hope you know, my true friends who stay true, who stay subscribed to my channels. What did I say, channels? I've only got one channel. My true friends on here who stay true to my channel, that don't unsubscribe to me because they get bored of my videos, or, you know, they stay true and they stay subscribed to my channel. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying subscribed to my channel. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for all the lovely messages. Thank you so much, because honestly, it really fucking lifts me up every time I read your message. You know, it gives me another extra piece of confidence. That's the only way I can describe it. And I need YouTube, and I need you guys, you know, and I thank you truly, honestly. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, honestly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys very much. You take care. and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Thank you.